What's good, everybody? It's your boy MOORSHOTZ, and we are back again with another video. As you guys can see in my hand, I have my Red Raptor, and we are going to be talking about how I build it out for different shoots that I do. This build that I have right now in my hand, I just got back from a shoot. I'm doing this little documentary with little mama, and I was looking at my camera. I was like, oh, I could talk about my build, how I build it out, what I use, and we can build it together. So let's jump right into the video and build this camera together. Okay guys, so this is my Red Raptor. This is how the camera looks. The body by itself, I have the black version. I wish I had gotten the white, but it probably might have gotten dirty. I like the black version because it's very easy to clean. I keep my baby protected in a bag, but this is how it looks. Box shape, it's very light. I love this camera. This is my baby. We're gonna be rigging it out. We're gonna start off with the cage. I'm gonna bring the cage right now. So I have with me my cage, which is the Tilta Advanced cage kit for the Red Raptor, and we're gonna be putting that on right now. So we're gonna turn the back of the camera. It's it nice and easy, and I have my build this way. This way. This is how I have it. Yep. And I'm gonna screw down. I love the Tilta cages because they have a lot of options for mounting other accessories to the cage itself. I've been using Tilta for a minute. So we have that on there. As you can see, it aligns. Let me bring it up closer. It aligns right here. So you know you're in good shape. Now we have this plate that we got to put on. Just find the right positions for the screws, and you're good to go. This plate goes up and down. So once you screw it on, you can still move it depending on your rig and how you're building it. But this is how I have mine, just right in the center. Don't really touch this part of it. We're good to go. Screw it down nice and tight. Not too tight where you're not able to screw it off, but tight enough where it's not gonna move. No movement. And the last piece is this piece. This is where your rods go for your rods. So I'm gonna slide this in right there, and it locks right in. And there's a screw right here you just have to tighten just to make sure it's nice and tight right there. We're not going anywhere. So this is how it is so far. It looks a bit taller right now. I'm gonna continue. So we're gonna put the base top on it, and the top goes right in the screws over here, and we're just gonna tighten it up. Camera builds are so fun to watch. When I watch people doing their camera builds, it's so comfortable and just so pleasant to watch. I keep dropping. So I don't know if you guys can really see, but there's a spot on this side of the cage. I'm gonna try to bring it closer right here. You just have to align the little spot right. I'm not sure if you guys can really see it, but you just have to align that in, and that's how you know you have it on the right side. So this goes right here in place, just like that. Like when you put it, you can tell like it's in there, and you just have to fit your screws. I like how Tilta builds their cage. It's very nice and simple and easy to do. Next side again, you will see that same thing I was talking about, and you can just fit it right in. fit your screws. So the next item that will finish out the build of this cage, the V-Raptor comes with a mini V-mount plate system in the back, which is right here. If you don't have mini V-mount systems and you have the regular V-mounts that are regular size, you're gonna have to need the attachment V-mount plate to go in the back of this so that you can use your regular V-mounts. Meaning that I don't have a V-mount, mini V-mount, I had to add this to my kit. That's why I got the advanced kit package when I was getting the tilter cage for this. So this goes right here and it stays right there. As you guys can see, it just makes it a little bit bigger, but that's fine if that's all you have. I don't have no mini V mounts and this is the option I'm going with. So nice and tugged right there. It doesn't move at all, and to remove it is just very simple. You press the eject button right here and you can take it off, and you can use mini V mounts when you have them. But if you don't, just like me, I don't, so this stays on my V-Raptor. So the next thing that we're going to be adding to build out our rig is adding the monitor. So the monitor that I'm using, or that I have, is the Small HD Red DSMC3 monitor. So this is the one I am using. Very nice monitor, no issues with it at all. Very awesome. So with that, we have the hinge, the LCD rigid hinge that we're gonna add to it. So in my hand, this is the old ridge system that comes with the monitor. This is how it looks. Very normal. This is how it looks, and this is the other part of it. But unfortunately, I had switched the hinge. So they have an advanced hinge, and the reason why I switched it was because there's a part of this, I don't know if you guys can really see this. Focus is going in now, but there's a part of this that broke inside right here, and that piece is still right there. I've not been able to get it out, and I'm not even trying to get it out. It's still there in there. So it broke in there, and also this was very hard to screw on. The screw, I'm not sure if you guys can really see it, but the screw in there is messed up because we've been trying to get in there to screw. Like sometimes we will have to have a smaller size one of these and just go in there to be turning it, and it's really difficult getting in there. But they have an upgraded system, which I'm going to be showing you. Let me put this one down. So this is the new one that I picked up, and this is the new one on the monitor. Very easy compared to, let me show you, compared to this one that is just straight. This other one, if you guys can see, has a curve to it. This is the old one, this is the new one. You guys can see the curve that it has. This one is just straight. So this one is easier to go in. This one is easier to go in and stays in. And if you guys can see, there's a screw on this one. On this one, there's no screw. The screw is this thing right here. All you got to do is use a small Allen key to just twist it to take it off, and if you want to tighten it, you got to twist it back. Very simple, just like that, and you have your nice hinge. So with the hinge, that's what I did to get the new hinge. So I did an upgrade. So we're gonna add this part to the camera right here. As you guys can see, we'll screw it in. Now this right here, as you guys can see, has to align on this part of the camera and with the screw hole. So We're gonna do that right now. Once again, you want to make sure your screws are tight enough where it doesn't fall apart, but not tight enough to where you cannot take it out anymore. That has happened to me in the past, so I just gotta throw that out there. Now that's nice, tight and on, and now we can put our monitor. As you guys can see, it just went sliding right in, and beneath or at the back of the monitor is the screw to tighten it. So you can position your monitor however you want and tighten it and let it be in place where it needs to be. Now I know I did not mention this, but I wanted to put this on. So you have to put this on the hinge, the LCD monitor with this base plate that's holding the monitor. You have to put this on in order for you to put the handle that comes with the tilter cage. Like I told you guys in the beginning, I got the advanced cage for this rig, so you have to put this on in order for you to put the handle on. So the handle screws go right here, that's open, these two little spots, that's where the handle goes. So you have to put that on before you put the handle on, and the rest of it goes like that. So we're gonna get this screwed on. But yeah, our handle is nice and on, and as you can see, this is our camera. Now I just gotta put the cable right into the port so that it can get power to power this on, because this does not have any V-mount or anything to power it. It powers from the connection that goes here. Okay guys, so the next thing that I'm going to be putting on this rig is my lens. I have 3 lenses that I'm going to be showing you guys. This is the lenses I invested in for this camera. I have the Mikey prime lenses. I have a 35, which is this one right here. I have a 24, which is this right here, and I have a 16. Now I love this 16 because it's wide. These are amazing lenses. This is what I use primarily on this camera. So just for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna just put the 24 on, because that's mostly what's on it when I am filming. I love 24. So yeah, let me put that on right now for you guys. Nice and easy. Take off the cap. And we go in. And we lock it. Once you put it in, I'm gonna show you guys, there's a locking system right here that you gotta lock right here. And it's nice and tight. So the next thing I'm going to be adding to this build is my rails. So rails are very, very important. As you can remember, this on the bottom is for rails. So I just slice my rails right in there. I'm using Smallrig rails because this is what I've had for a minute. I had this on one of my Blackmagic setups, but I took it off and I'm just putting it on in this build. So depending on the rig or your build, you can have longer rails, but I'm just using this one. This is what I mostly use on this camera setup anyway. So sometimes you want to align the rigs together. That's what I do. I just make sure they're set together, proper size, proper height, and you can just tighten it right there on the sides and you are good to go, just like that. Bam. Now the purpose of building this out with a rail is to attach like your follow focus system or whatever system that you are attaching to it. That's why the rails are necessary. Also, the rails are also good for if you're mounting like, for example, a mat box. Some mat box, they have the option to use it with with this the mounting for the rails, and you put that on there. So with that being said, the next thing that's going on this build is my mat box. Okay guys, so my mat box of choice, or the one that I use, is the Polar Pro Basecamp mat box. So the filters that I have, or that I own, are the 2 to 5 V&D mist and the 6 to 9. That's the one I own, and both of them have mist. I love the mist, the the halation effects. That's the kind of flow that I like to shoot in. So it's very simple. This mat box system also comes with a circular polarizer in there, which is this round thing right there, and it just goes on to the lens. So I'm going to be putting that on right now. So in order for me to attach this to it, I have to put this 95 to 82 on my 82 first. Attach that on right there. Bam. And I attach the 82 that comes with the Basecamp on right there. Let me put this down, and bam, we can put our mat box on. I like to look at it in the front and align it. Then I can tighten it in, and we are good to go. Build is looking so good so far, guys. I'm loving it. Again, to switch the filter, you just gotta, the screws on the sides right here. You just take out the filter and swap it for whatever one you want to swap it with. Man, before I continue, I know you guys are probably wondering why I am using a chair to do this build. One, I don't have another table to use to build this out, and two, I just felt it was nice to just use a chair. Hey, that's just it. But yeah, let's continue. Okay guys, for the audio system you have to use XLR, unfortunately, and what you have to buy is this dual 5-pin to XLR 3-pin adapter right here, and this is the DSMC3 version. This is what you have to use for the DSMC3 body. Unfortunately, this is how it looks. It comes with a screw thing here that you got to screw onto this piece, and the screw that you have to put onto the cage. So you find where it is, and it comes with the XLR pin to go. So you just screw this on. For me, I have it screwed onto the side like this, and I'm gonna screw it on just like that. Bam. So that's how it stays, and then I take this over. Sometimes I do a double tie just because it's too long, but if not reaching, I'll just do a one tie. And you go to the audio input in the back and you put it in. Nice and easy, just like that. Nice and easy. Now the mic of choice that I have and that I use is the NTG Plus, the NTG Plus 4, NTG 4 Plus mic. This is what I'm using, my XLR mic. Unfortunately, the only mic holder that I have is this Array mic holder. I've had this for a minute, so this is the only thing I have to hold the mic, and the only place I can put it as of right now is on this handle. So I just put this in here, I tighten it up, bam, that's how it goes. And then you just have to put your cable to plug it in. Put this here, snaps right in, and this goes right here, find where it is, and you fit it in. Snaps right in, and now you have audio. I know there's some other builds where the audio goes on the side, but like I said, unfortunately for me, this is what I have with me right now. This is what I have in the studio, so my audio option is right here. Yes, is it too long for the monitor? Yes. Can you get away with it? Yes, I get away with it because there's still some distance. It's not like I can't really see what I'm doing. I can obviously see what I'm doing. Do I have the mic on like this all the time? No, I don't. Like I said, it depends on your build. This is a build for like if I'm doing handheld, run and gun, documentary style, like I am doing now, where I need audio. This is my system and this is how I use it. Can the audio go on the side? Yes, it can go on the side. You just have to have another adapter to be able to put the audio on the side. I might end up with that option down the line, but for right now, this is what I am using. So now your build is ready to go and shoot. The other things that you can put on this is like, for example, being that this is like a run and gun documentary style, I have an option to pull focus, and I'm going to show you what option I'm using right now. So the last and final piece to just, you know, build out this rig is this follow focus. Now this is a Smallrig follow focus system that I have, and this is what I'm going to use. So remember when I told you that these rails right here are very, very important. You just attach your follow focus system right to it, and you go to where you need to go in order to pull focus. Bam! I don't know if you guys can see, but that's how it is with the focus system on it, and you can just pull focus right there. Nice and easy, nice and simple. So yeah guys, this is how I build out my rig. There's different ways of building out your rig, guys. Different people have different processes and different reasons why they need to build out their camera rig a certain way. Most of what I do is handheld documentary style, or I put this on a Steadicam. Now when I'm building out, sometimes if I'm not doing handheld documentary style, I take this Smallrig follow focus off, and I put my other Smallrig wireless follow focus on this. I put, you know, Teradek, everything that goes on here for the Steadicam purposes, I will put that on there. If I'm doing run and gun, this is the build that I'm using. Can it be better? I think it's good enough for me. I mean, like I said, it depends on what you're using it for. But this is my rig, this is my build. I've been using this just like this for the past 5 months. I've had this camera for less than a year now, so I think in April will make it a year of me owning this camera, and so far so good. I'm loving it. I'm loving this whole setup. The audio is good now with this system. My matte box is amazing, my photo focus is amazing, this monitor is amazing. I love it. Am I still gonna keep building out the rig? Yeah, obviously. If there's something that can help the rig become better, or if I want to switch the placement for this audio system and put it to the side somewhere, I can do that. There's different ways of mounting, different ways of configuring your build. So this is what I have for right now, and this is my build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if this was on set, it would take me 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes to build this up. But because of this video, I made it a bit longer. And most times I don't even break down the rig. Depends on the set. I mostly have the cage on it, the monitor on it, the matte box, I take it off, cover the lens, and just put it in my bag. The bag I have is a very big bag that can just fit this whole set right in, and I just take it right out. And you know, I add or I take off depending on the shoot, like I said, but this is what I'm working with and I love it. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment what you like about the rig, what you don't like about the rig, if you don't like something, or if you feel like something can be placed more, or your overall thoughts about my rig. I would love to hear it in the comment section, guys, and I will see you in the next video.